Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT, and tonight we have a big fatal four-way tag team match to figure out who is taking on the War Raiders for the tag team championships 2 weeks after Money in the Bank. Find out tonight, right now. Adam Cole, you have a death wish. If you really want me to face Roderick Strong and defend my UK championship, well, you got what you want, man. And how about we make an incentive tonight? If one of your Undisputed Era members want to face me tonight, and you know what, let's say they beat me, you get to pick, Roderick Strong gets to pick the stipulation for our match. But if I defeat whoever you pick to face me tonight to open up NXT, I get to pick the stipulation once and for all. Roderick Strong, it is time to fade to black. Big answer there from Aliester Black. It is official at NXT TakeOver. It is going to be Roderick Strong defending against Aliester Black. And tonight, if one of the Undisputed Era members defeats Aliester Black, Roderick Strong gets to pick the stipulation. But whoever loses for Undisputed Era, Aliester Black gets to pick the stipulation. So could it be Roderick Strong? Maybe. Will it be Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, or Bobby Fish? Big question. And I actually like this tactic for once by the Undisputed Era, bringing out the whole squad, not just shooting one member out, because that means Aliester Black won't figure out who it is until he gets in the ring. I mean, I'd love to see Aliester Black versus Adam Cole one more time. I mean, we did see the end of the rivalry between both of those men at NXT TakeOver recently, but I think I know matches can be overdone quite a bit, but I mean, they're so talented. They're so talented in the ring, and it's not Aliester Black's fault that Adam Cole couldn't get the job done. But which member is it going to be? Adam Cole? Will it be O'Reilly and Fish? Will it be Strong? I mean, later on tonight, there's a fatal four-way tag team match, and Fish and O'Reilly are in that match. And that's your main event of the evening. Fatal four-way tag match. The winner goes on to face the War Raiders. And it looks like Bobby Fish is the one that will be facing Aliester Black. And he needs to be careful. This man is very, very dangerous, and I think you've seen it first-handed, especially when he's been ringside with Adam Cole. Cannot wait. We are officially 4 weeks away from NXT TakeOver. Matches are finally getting added and finalized. Officially 4 weeks. This week, next week's Money in the Bank, and then 2 weeks after. So it is officially 4 weeks. Figure out what is going on with the NXT roster, ladies and gentlemen. As there is Aliester Black, your current United Kingdom champion. He did lose the championship briefly to Adam Cole there, but he would go on to reign it, getting that championship back from Adam Cole. So he's a multi-time UK champion. And coming up, 4 weeks' time, Black versus Strong. But the question is, what is the stipulation for Aliester Black? If, let's say, he's able to defeat Bobby Fish tonight, what stipulation? Would he just keep it a normal match? Would he make it like a steel cage match so the Undisputed Era wouldn't get in? What kind of match would we see from Aliester Black? And the question also is, for Bobby Fish, or I guess I should say, if Bobby Fish wins tonight, Roderick Strong gets to pick. What would Strong pick? Would it favor the Undisputed Era? That's a big question. I mean, it seems like some matches, even with the Undisputed Era at ringside, Aliester Black's been able to get the upper hand. And it's been like that when Drew McIntyre was down here in NXT. Big question, we'll find out relatively soon. As here we go, Bobby Fish takes on Aliester Black. Here we go. Spinning heel kick to open us up here. Bobby Fish coming right after the left leg there of Aliester Black. And now just going to stomp away. Going to do anything in his power to make sure that they get a championship back in their corner. And, you know, Fish might want to finish this matchup quickly because Fish has a tag team main event later on tonight. A fatal 4-way tornado tag team match to determine who will be facing War Raiders at NXT TakeOver. Ooh, Black with a strong strike to that right arm. And the Undisputed Era could be in trouble later on tonight, honestly. They're, with Bobby Fish, going to be less than 100% heading into that match. Especially when you're facing a man like Bobby, or like a man like Aliester Black. Is now Fish. And I'm not saying Fish cannot be dangerous as well, but he's not going to be 100%. Oh, as he's targeting that knee, and that's actually a good idea. Aliester Black won't be able to hit the Black Mass if his knees are killing him. So he'll have to try and pull something else out of his repertoire. And I'm sure he has plenty of submissions and whatnot under his belt, but I mean, it's just going to be so difficult with that not able to use his devastating strikes. And oh, look at Bobby Fish being cocky, rubbing it in the NXT arena's face right now. Oh, big clothesline misses, and Aliester Black looking to bring the fight. Big kick to the side of the skull. Oh, and then an elbow strike. Here comes Aliester Black. Into the corner, nice running forearm. Takes down a potential #1 contender. Bobby Fish and O'Reilly, already former NXT Tag Team Champions here, looking to get another chance to go at the War Raiders. As now into the corner we go. Bobby Fish needs to start capitalizing. Continue to go after that leg, and a little different version of a Black Mass there. And Adam Cole talking to the Undisputed Era right now, talking about exactly what he needs to do. And what a knee strike there from Black. And I think Fish might have some cobwebs. He may be in trouble. Fish rolling out the ring, and that's a good idea. He really needs to try and just recuperate after getting his head connecting to the knee of Aliester Black. That is, ugh. I'd love to see Aliester Black in a Shinsuke Nakamura match, man. Those guys would go to town on each other with how hard they connect with those kicks. As now Fish gonna go ahead and throw Aliester Black into the corner. Vicious knee strike. Down goes Aliester. Aliester Black back up to his feet though. Running knee strike though. And just like that, Aliester Black is back into this matchup. And you cannot give Aliester Black any time to recuperate, because this man is, if you give him even a split second, this man will be right back on top of you. With knee strikes, kicks to the face, anything. He's very, very brutal in this ring. As here we go with the pinfall. Will this be enough? No, just a 1 count. I mean, if I had to think about a stipulation for both Strong and Aliester Black, for Roderick Strong, I would have to go maybe, I mean, I don't know if you could use a handicap match, but hold on to my thoughts here. Running knee! The running knee! And the referee dealing with Adam Cole at ringside here. Looked like he was trying to get Aliester Black at first, but ended up getting the referee in the corner as Bobby Fish with a jawbreaker. And then a nice jumping clothesline takes down Black. As now, oh, nice shoulder tackle there from Black. And a nice springboard, misses the objective, but he's the first one back up to his feet though. And lucky for Black, it's not going to cost him as of yet though. As now, Aliester Black going to work on that left shoulder blade right now, trying to work that shoulder blade, try and break it loose. Maybe Black might have an armbar in his system tonight. Just wrenching that bad boy in. Just look at that torque right now. That's not how you want your shoulder to be worked on in a matchup. Fish really needs to get out of this predicament. If you just continue to get ripped like this, you can have a torn labrum or something at least. And stomping on the foot there from Aliester Black. Oh, but Bobby Fish trying to fight out of it. As here we go off the ropes. Fish going for a knee strike. As, oh, takedown there. And now, here we go. Single leg Boston Crab. Bobby Fish very close to the ropes. Will he tap out? It doesn't seem like Fish really wanted to grab the ropes. He wanted to try and get out of it. And if I'm Fish, I need to get the hell out of this ring, man. I need to get something going, because with the big fatal four-way black mass, but I don't know if he got all of it though. But oh, look, there's Adam Cole. Adam Cole doing anything in his power to make sure Aliester Black does not win. And make sure Roderick Strong gets to pick the stipulation. Big clothesline. Here comes Black, all fired up, trying to make the Undisputed Era pay for their sins. And Aliester Black is all fired up here. But again, Bobby Fish able to somehow capitalize. Both of these guys in a stalemate momentarily here. Oh, going for a black mass. Fish had that well scouted. I think Aliester Black a little bit slow on these black masses. Normally he's lightning quick, Usain Bolt fast, but Bobby Fish, the second time, was able to see it coming because it was so slow. Maybe it was just adrenaline that made it look so slow for Bobby Fish, but I mean, to me it looked like it was really slow. As now Aliester Black going to drag him away from the ropes here, going to go for the pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? 2. No. Have a lot more fight in Bobby Fish here. As now a vicious elbow strike to the dome of Bobby. And now just going to continue to go to work here. This match has been pretty good so far. A little showcase match for Bobby Fish in singles division, as we'll get to see 2 matches from Bobby Fish tonight. Nice jumping clothesline, takes down your current UK champ. Going to bring him a little bit closer away from the ropes. Going to go for another pinfall attempt. Will it be enough? No. And surprisingly, the referee not taking that steel chair out of the ring. Could be a big factor in this match. It's now Bobby Fish setting up Aliester Black for something here. Oh, a little bit of an ankle lock, but Black getting out of it right away. Not affected too much, honestly. Big elbow strike there from Black. Another stalemate from both men here. As now Black thrown onto the apron here. Uh-oh. Here we go. No, nice neck breaker there from Fish. I don't know how much more Aliester Black can take. I mean, honestly, he could have put away Bobby Fish earlier, but Adam Cole got involved again. So it's kind of screwing up Aliester Black. But he should be expecting all this shenanigans. As Aliester Black here with a suplex on the apron, sending a message to Bobby Fish here. It's now Bobby Fish with a forearm strike. These guys are going to war here at ringside. It's either going to be Aliester Black picking the stipulation as Bobby Fish busted open off that apron, or it will be Roderick Strong picking the stipulation for their UK championship. As, yep, there's Adam Cole in the face with Aliester Black. Aliester Black getting sick and tired of this crap. And so am I, honestly. As now, look at this, a back suplex. And Bobby Fish has Aliester Black right where he wants him, ladies and gentlemen. As here we go. Nice belly to belly. And I think even landed on that steel chair that the referee still has not taken out yet. Referee just does not care about his job, apparently. As a fireman's carry reversal, though, from Black. Going for a kick. Didn't really graze Bobby Fish too much. As now he's on the apron one more time. And another forearm takes down Black. What an opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are putting on a show. And we still have plenty more to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be seeing Walter versus Oney Lorcan in that big fatal 4-way tornado tag team match. In your main event, Street Profits, we're going to see Undisputed Era, Heavy Machinery, and another tag team that will be coming out tonight. As Bobby Fish just going to war with Aliester Black. I thought Black would have showcased even more, but honestly, he's kind of, I wouldn't say struggling, but he's kind of fighting for his life against Bobby Fish. As now Fish tossing Black back into the ring. Could we see an upset victory from Bobby Fish here? Forearm strike there from Fish. And another one. Here comes Fish, trying to go to war with Bobby Fish. As now Aliester Black with a back suplex. And out there's, of course, Kyle O'Reilly trying to save his partner here again. And Aliester Black just should not care about the Undisputed Era here. And now Bobby Fish. Oh, what a suplex. Now into a pinfall. 2.9. So close. Very, very close. And then another jumping clothesline takes down Black. I don't even know how Black's still in this matchup, honestly. He's taken a lot of damage. Undisputed Era has done everything to make sure he does not win this matchup. As Aliester Black, the neck, landing really awkwardly on that rope there to the right of our screen here. And now another single leg, but again Aliester Black not letting Bobby Fish sink that bad boy in. Is now Aliester Black going to slow down the matchup. That's what he needs to do. Slow it down. Try and get it back in his favor. Because Bobby Fish has dominated, I'd say, a good 5 minutes of this matchup. And now Aliester Black looking to put away Bobby Fish here. Bobby Fish gets hit with the running knee strike. And now Black is not done. Aliester Black is not done. Fade to Black. Is that enough this time? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. And you can see Strong. He's pissed off. He cannot believe it. A hell of an opener. But Aliester Black gets to pick the stipulation coming up for their NXT UK Championship. And now Bobby Fish trying to do some damage to Black. But Aliester Black gets the upper hand on Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish better hope he's ready for the main event, because it's going to be a brutal one as we get ready for Walter and Oney Lorcan. We are back. It is time for Oney Lorcan to be taken on Walter. Oney Lorcan's a hell of an athlete taking on Walter. Big matchup here. Let's see if Oney Lorcan, he's really good in the ring, honestly. And if you don't like Oney Lorcan, I mean, he's got his own unique fighting style. And if you follow him on Twitter, he tweets usually all in caps. Talks about anything from him and Vince McMahon to, honestly, anything professional wrestling. But a hell of an athlete, and he's going to be in for a heck of a matchup because him and Walter are next. And here he comes, Walter making his way down to the ring as Imperium. The hell is? Obviously, we know Walter. I'm being told here we have Fabian Archer on the left and Marcel Barthel on the right, and it seems like they're being called Imperium. I don't know much about the guy on the left and right of Walter there, but it seems like they're from the UK, a branch of NXT. Walter bringing some backup, I guess. That's all Walter needs, honestly, is backup. Been very dominant from we've seen so far, and what the hell? Walter looking to fly already. This is gonna cost him the damn matchup. As now, oh god, no, look at the strength of Oney Lorcan. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, a gut-wrench suplex within the 10 seconds of this match. What in the hell did Walter have in mind for going off the top rope within the first couple seconds of the match? You're not going to catch Oney Lorcan off guard. As a back body drop there. As I may have butchered the last names of both men, but Marcel Barthel and Fabian, I want to say Archer, but I'm saying it wrong, I believe. But at least Fabian and Marcel Barthel. I might have to get used to those guys. And not really too keen on these guys just yet, especially them making their NXT debut. Will take me a while to really get used to them, I suppose, as a Hurricane Rana there from Oney Lorcan. Big stomp to the face there from Walter. If I remember correctly, Walter had a big match with Danny Burch at NXT TakeOver. Walter would ultimately destroy Danny Burch in the Ring General's debut and decapitating clothesline. Oney Lorcan may need an ambulance. Holy moly. As now the Ring General looks to inflict some more damage on Oney Lorcan. Big forearm strike there, as now Walter showing off the strength again. And drags him back in the middle of the ring. That very well could have been enough, but no. Surprisingly, Oney Lorcan's still fighting. But the question is for how much longer, though. Walter looking pretty good besides trying to go to the top rope very early in the matchup. And then apparently he's formed a team called Imperium. I don't know how the landscape of NXT is going to be changing with these two superstars being added to Walter, but for sure the tag team division is going to be... Look at a power slam! Holy moly, but the tag team division is starting to get really stacked and really combusted right now. Big lariat there from Walter. And Oney Lorcan is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen, as a brutal knee strike inbound there to Oney Lorcan. And we could be moments away for saying goodbye to Oney Lorcan. He's putting up a hell of a hellacious fight, man, but he's getting destroyed in that ring. He's putting up a fight. He's trying to, man. You gotta love Oney Lorcan for what he is. Tremendous athlete, but facing a man like Walter can only do so much. As here he comes again, clothesline after clothesline, and now Lorcan off the ropes, jumping clothesline takes down Walter. Oh, and now I believe that's Fabian getting involved here, and now Walter's going to capitalize with that backbreaker. And maybe that's what Walter wants. He wants to have people that have his back around here. As the jawbreaker there stuns Walter and gets hit with his own clothesline. Oney Lorcan's been fired up these last couple minutes. A big chop there and then a punch here. Oney Lorcan, big suplex to the 7-footer. Walter may be in trouble, honestly, as I believe the referee is talking to, couldn't tell if that's Fabian or the other guy, but I mean, nonetheless, oh, 2.5, almost a 3 count, very, very close. Walter's in trouble right now. Fabian and Marcel only can do so much, as now Walter with a big punch. In general, back in control here. Here he comes, looking to do some more damage. But Oney Lorcan again. Vicious elbows. And now Oney Lorcan. Here we go. Gonna slow down the matchup. Or maybe not. Maybe just try and maybe suffocate him. But no. Oney Lorcan lets go out of it. Oney Lorcan looking pretty good these last couple minutes, if I'm honest with you. There for a bit, I thought the Ring General was going to destroy him, but right now, Walter's in trouble. As now Oney Lorcan picking up Walter here. Nope, now Walter throwing him onto the apron. Oh, and a big forearm strike takes down Lorcan, and he's just holding his ribs or his forearm. Either way, did not land too good there. As now Walter just maybe to try and inflict as much damage as he can here. Definitely with that big boot. Definitely needed that. As now Walter, gets hit with a big forearm strike there. Big chop there. I mean, Walter absolutely destroyed Lars Sullivan a couple weeks ago. And, I mean, he really tried to cave in the chest of Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan has not been seen all day. As, look at Walter. Walter just getting all the life out of Oney Lorcan there with whatever you want to call that. Oh, Lorcan with a big reversal there. And now, knee strike there from Walter. These guys are going to war again. And, oh my God. What a chop. But now Lorcan going after the big tree trunks there of Walter. Going for a chop. Walter saw that coming. Ooh, and then a spear. A big spear there to Oney Lorcan. And that could change the trajectory of this match. Has him up, but no. Lorcan with the reversal. Man, Lorcan is staying in there surprisingly. As now Lorcan throws Walter back inside the ring. He could be in big, big trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Now Lorcan looking to fly. This could be bad. Lorcan high risk. No! Some kind of senton or whatever kind of helped out a bit. I believe that's Marcel involved right there. Oh, reversal from Lorcan. He saw it in the peripherals, but Walter saw that one and reversed it. And now, wait a minute. The pile driver. The pile driver to Lorcan. But there is a rope break, though. Walter was just, happy to get a pinfall finally. As, what the hell is this? Never seen this before. Oh my God, all the weight on the upper back. Oh God. At least he didn't try and do any more weight. Lorcan could have been in trouble. Oh my God, and then a vicious elbow right to the dome. This is what Walter needs and wants to do to destroy his competition. And now, again, stretching out and even implying more weight on the upper back. Oney Lorcan could be in trouble, but he's fighting back right now. I'm going for a big chop, but Oney Lorcan a little bit faster in that exchange, and he definitely needs to be. Big punch to the kidneys, but Walter faster in that exchange. And now Lorcan with his own reversal. Man, these guys are doing great in this match. These guys are tearing each other apart. Going for a clothesline. Lorcan's busted open. And now Lorcan looking to go to town. Another German suplex. Dropping Walter on his head. And this could be it. Going for the pinfall. Here we go. But nope, there's Marcel getting involved. And just like that, Walter is still in this match. But look, that's just pissing off Oney. And I don't get how Walter's still in this match. I don't get how Imperium hasn't been thrown out yet. As now, here we go, Walter going for a suplex. Oney Lorcan out of nowhere getting out of it. And now, Walter now. Oh my God, what a power bomb. Oh, but there is a rope break. Every time Walter looks like he might win the matchup, the damn ropes are in a wrong spot for him. As now Walter going to go for the tombstone. No, Oney Lorcan with his own tombstone. Are you kidding me? Wow. What a match we're seeing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. An STO there from Lorcan. These guys are just beating the living hell out of each other. Putting on a phenomenal show here. As a German suplex. A devastating suplex. What is left in the tank of Walter and Lorcan? These guys gotta be running low. As now Walter, gut wrench, spine buster. Oh, and a brutal forearm strike. Oh my God. It's now Lorcan. Oh no. Look at Walter. Oh, the big left knee to the middle of that back. And now again, we're going to see the signature type of just torque in the middle of that back. Man, he takes too many of this. Lorcan just needs to stop. He's not going to be able to walk in the morning. I don't even know if Walter's going to be able to walk in the morning after these guys go into hell and back tonight. As another STO there from Walter. And again, Oney Lorcan getting distracted by Marcel. And now Walter with a snap German suplex, dropping Lorcan right on his head. And now Walter signaling the end is near with these stomps to the face. And now Walter looking at the crowds saying it is going to be over. And now Lorcan again gets hit with an elbow. Man, what... This has got to be the match of the year, at least for me so far, at least for the NXT brand. There's a lot of good matches so far, but these guys are going to war. As now Walter going to go high risk here. I don't know if this is a good idea for this big man. Walter frog splash, all of that weight on Oney Lorcan. Go for the damn pinfall, Walter. As now Walter has him up. Power bomb in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. What a matchup for Walter. Walter and Lorcan went at it, went to war tonight. Both men putting it all on the line. Nothing, no title, nothing like that was on the line. It was all about Walter making a statement. And these guys went to war, though. And you got to get major respect to Lorcan. Lorcan should have won as well, man. But it was just the damn Imperium that screwed over Oni Lorcan tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But what a match. Lorcan, Walter, a show stealer for sure. But it is now for the Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Match to see who is facing War Raiders for the Tag Team Championships in 4 weeks' time. And now it is time for your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Like I mentioned, it is the Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team Match coming your guys' way. It is time to shock the system for sure, because Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, looks like they were able to clear that blood off the face of Bobby Fish momentarily. But it is Undisputed Era, Heavy Machinery, the Street Profits, and a tag team we'll be seeing momentarily going at it for a chance to face the War Raiders. And for Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, they probably would love to have another chance for those tag team championships. They never really got their rematch. So tonight, we're going to see them go at it, possibly win this Fatal 4-Way, and then go on to possibly facing the War Raiders at NXT TakeOver in 4 weeks' time. A lot of already big matches have been announced for NXT TakeOver. Candice LeRae will be getting a match against Lacey Evans for the NXT Women's Championship. A huge triple threat ladder match as the Street Profits making their way down to the ring. Triple threat ladder match for the NXT Championship. Ricochet, Gargano, as well as Tommaso Ciampa. Tag Team Championships, obviously, we'll find out soon. Roderick Strong takes on the UK Champion Aliester Black, and much, much more, including Matt Riddle taking on Cassius Ohno. And I don't know if there'll be a stipulation added to that or not, but I mean, nonetheless, that's going to be a pretty good damn card for NXT TakeOver. As it is time for the Street Profits to try and get a big marquee win in NXT. I mean, they haven't had a lot of matches here in WWE, at least at NXT so far. But I mean, they're very impressive in the ring. They've had back, they lost one, and they won one against Heavy Machinery, and Heavy Machinery defeated them last time. So I mean, the Street Profits get some more tag team action. I think Street Profits could definitely be #1 contenders and have championships around their very waists. And I hope you guys brought your cup, because it's time to get that juice. As the crowd is just absolutely in love with the Street Profits right now. As we go on to wait and see if we see that new tag team yet. As there is Heavy Machinery, Tucker and Otis. Otis and Tucker, they have so much potential, ladies and gentlemen. They got that charisma, especially Otis, man. It's for Otis, when he does that worm, it so much reminds me of Scotty 2 Hotty back in the day, man. Great memories with Scotty 2 Hotty and him doing the worm, and him with Grandmaster Sexay and Rikishi and all that crew. I love that trio. That was always loved seeing that. As we are about to find out who the last team is here on NXT and getting an opportunity. So let's go ahead and see who it is. It is going to be this team right here. As we politely wait and see who it is. The crowd waiting, some of them standing and all, waiting to see who's going to be making their way down to the ring here. Who is it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Heavy Machinery waiting in awe to see who exactly it is. And it is going to be the... Oh, a little bit of pyro too here on NXT. Who is it going to be? It is going to be the Forgotten Sons making their NXT debut in tag team division. There's Jackson Riker on the left hand side, and then you got Steve Cutler on the right hand side. Very interesting tag team making their debut tonight. Going to show what they can bring to the table. Very impressive superstars are both of these men, and I mean, the first time for this tag team to really get noticed. Could be a great opportunity for them to win tonight because they obviously aren't known as well. As here we go, we are ready. It is a fatal 4-way tag team tornado tag match coming your way right now. So these guys are just going to war. This match is going to be very hard to call. These guys are just beating the living crap out of each other here. As here we go, Bobby Fish trying to defeat Steve Cutler there in the corner. Oh, no. Bobby Fish. I mean, if I'm everybody, except for Kyle O'Reilly, obviously, go for Bobby Fish. He's not 100%. And if I'm the Forgotten Sons, I would go for Bobby Fish. If I want to make a name for myself, that's who I'm doing. As Jackson Riker going after, I believe that's Montez Ford. Yes, it is. And here we go. Oh, nice body slam there from Jackson Riker. As Heavy Machinery going to work on, I believe that's Kyle O'Reilly, and then we got Tucker going to work on Angelo Dawkins. But those are just two absolute behemoths going at it right there. As Jackson goes out to ringside there. We'll see how this match fares, but obviously for all these teams, it's a big chance. Heavy Machinery, Street Profits not known too well. Same with the Forgotten Sons. They're making their NXT Live debut tonight, as well as you get the Undisputed Era, a well-known team, a former NXT Tag Team Champions, and unfortunately for Bobby Fish, he's not going to be 100%. So, I mean, honestly, if I was Undisputed Era, maybe I would have put Adam Cole in this matchup, but I mean, nonetheless, it's hearsay. As Jackson, or I believe Steve Cutler was trying to go after Angelo Dawkins, and he's going to get hit with a big full Nelson slam. Jackson Riker trying to make Montez Ford tap out there. And this is just all for the opportunity to face the War Raiders, which is a dominating tag team we have here in NXT. I mean, the only time the War Raiders really had trouble was against El Mago and Colt Quinn, who were just local talent around here in Florida, getting an opportunity. It's a forearm strike to the lower back, as now Ford going to now toss Ryder right into the corner. As, look at, oh my God, Riley at the last second gets moved out of the way there from Otis. That would have been a beautiful drop kick, but Otis saw that coming at the very last second. As Otis with some snake eyes there on the apron. Montez Ford with a nice gut wrench slam. Bobby Fish with a reversal. And now Jackson Riker with a nice assisted powerbomb. Will Tucker tap? He's in the middle of the ring. But no. All the guys converge on Bobby Fish and break it up. Undisputed Era was so close to getting another opportunity for those tag team championships. It's now Kyle O'Reilly doing the same thing as what Walter was doing. It was a very effective way to do it earlier as Montez Ford with a nice scoop slam there. As now Tucker has a I should say Bobby Fish there momentarily, but Fish now throwing Tucker out. Oh, well, at least it looked like he was going to. As now a belly-to-belly suplex there to Bobby Fish, who is not going to be 100%. I know I keep mentioning it, but I got to harp on it. This man is not 100%. If I'm Adam Cole, I'm the leader of the group, I would take his spot out. And you know what? If you guys would go on to win tonight, you could always put Bobby Fish back in that matchup. But I don't know if I would put Bobby Fish back inside this match if with him being really bruised up, taking on Aliester Black earlier tonight. As here we go with the 2 count. As now O'Reilly going after I believe that is Otis. Now Tucker going after Jackson here. Match is breaking down really bad here. Trying to find that good time to really go for that pinfall in this matchup. You just got to find that good opportunity. I'd say start throwing some superstars out of the ring. Let them start fighting outside there, and that's going to start helping you out. As we do have a submission here from Bobby Fish on Montez Ford here. No one sees it, and he taps. Montez Ford taps out to Bobby Fish, and the Undisputed Era will be going to NXT TakeOver. And we get to see a rematch. A heavily wanted rematch from a lot of fans. We get to see it. It is Bobby Fish, a man that was not 100%, makes a big opportunity for the Undisputed Era, makes the guy tap out, and just like that, War Raiders Undisputed Era will be going at it in 4 weeks' time for the NXT Tag Team Championships. What a way to end NXT, ladies and gentlemen. These tag teams went to war. Forgotten Sons looking pretty good. Street Profits, Heavy Machinery, looks like they should be getting used more as well. I cannot wait for War Raiders Undisputed Era, as well as more of these tag teams to be used more. They look phenomenal right now. We're going to see how they fare in the coming weeks. Next week for NXT continue to go. It'll be the last NXT before we get to WWE 2K20, as well as next week we get to see the go-home shows for Raw and SmackDown Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.